Bulama Bukasi is a UK-based Nigeria-African policy analyst, Boko expert, and human rights lawyer. Bulama took to his Twitter page to condemn the approach of our politicians, especially that of President Muhammadu Buhari, in tackling the insecurity in the nation. Bulama says all the president does is give condolence after every attack and relax till another attack occurs, then gives another condolences. The analyst also stated in his tweet the number of recent killings in the north has been in 30s. He was wondering if the president was elected for mere reactions. In February 2020, in Hono, 30 people were taken. And again in Katsina on the 15th, the same thing happened. 30 in Kaduna today, which was on Sunday. We are slaughtered in 30s. All we get from the president is condolences, as if that's what he was elected to do. They will condemn it tomorrow, condemn the families, condole with the families, and wait for the next one. This is so sad, says Bulama Bukati. Many of the northerners are now very scared at the level of insecurity in the country, especially in the north, as another northerner writes, saying it shows the level of insensitivity of the government to the plight of Nigerians. If you add this number to other unreported killings, it will be by region in 200 levels. Lives wasted within a span of 1 month. Allah Yakowa Mana Dauku. In reacting to the killings, another northerner, Basha Adu, says they don't care about the life of people, but they care for their children and grandchildren. Why take up public office in the first place when you know your attention will only be on your children and grandchildren? So guys, are you really surprised? Because since all of these things have been happening repeatedly and consistently, it's just few people that are really concerned or are bothered. Even when you talk about people from the northern part of the country, just few of them are just really bothered. Majority of them, maybe they have accepted it as their fate, or they feel okay, it's a normal thing, or what have you. Just few people, even as they are even coming out to say one or two things, but the reality is there for everybody to see. But maybe whether they are not, it's not hurting them, or I don't just understand, because such thing cannot just be happening and people are just there quiet. All this issue of say Baba, 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4. We are not hearing all of those ones. Just like we've heard that they make three major things that they use all these Amajiris for. And some of them will come out and be telling you, oh, Amajiri is the pride of the north. Amajiri is the pride of the north. Must it continue that way? Do they like the way it has been going? Because these people are really vulnerable that they just use and they don't even know what they do. But the so-called leaders are so happy about it. We have a lot of people in the IDP camps. What have they done about them? Of recent, we know the plans, huge plans that the federal government, is proposing for those people who have made them to even be in that IDP camp. They pamper them. But the so-called people who are really victims, what have they done to them? Nothing. Recently again, the IGP came out with very huge amounts of money that they are going to be spending on security for Nigeria to be more effective, to be secured effectively. They need close to 1 trillion naira. The question is that even if the money is being provided, will they be able to use it for the actual thing? Because they've spent money, we've been spending money over and over again, and we don't even know where the money has been going to. A typical example is what has been happening in every state, in the 36 states of the country. They collect the security votes. What do they do with it? Yet the insecurity is alarming. It's at its peak. Now they still want money. Any little thing, they want money. And the money will not be used for the purpose which they are asking for. The taxpayers' money, they want to use it to send these so-called Boko people who have rendered a lot of homes useless. They want to send them abroad. Onto what? To do what? I don't just understand. Until Nigerians will rise up to their responsibilities and say no to these leaders. Just like some of these northerners said, that they are just there for themselves, for their children and their grandchildren. Aisha Buhari said this sometime last year, and she has come out again this year to say if the security or the insecurity going on in this country is not well tackled, it will continue to repeat over and over again, over and over again. And just like one of them said, that it's like the president is elected to do that. Even the vice president, I think maybe now they relieved him of that, because he was the one who has been going out every little thing, condoling with the people and what have you. They will just be there. If it happens now, they will condemn it. Waiting for another one to happen, they will condemn it. Just like that. What have they been doing about it? What have they been doing about it? Nothing. From head to toe, even in this government, they have nothing to offer. They just want the power. And unfortunately, they are still planning for 2023. I don't know, because they know that, the way the country is being made, people don't really get the actual truth, because they know that after each cycle of election, they will still come out and deceive people, and people will still fall in for that. I don't know when we are going to get it right. The ones that are even getting it right, the ones who are not getting it right, will not even give them that space to be able to express themselves. Normally, they are even supposed to join them to say, no, we don't want this. But you will see some people making excuses for them, for these leaders that have brought them to their knees, making excuses for them. Can you imagine that kind of a thing? It's very, very unfortunate. Until even the Northerners, when they come out to say, yes, we are tired of these things, that is when they will be taken serious. Because if you continue to that is just the normal way, that is the way out the life is supposed to go, they will not be bothered. These people will not be bothered. And that's why you see a lot of people, hear a lot of people running to the international community, running to international bodies. Please come and help us. Please come and help us. Some people will now come and say, why would they be doing that? Why would they be running to to other countries? We are a sovereign country like this. And when we know that somebody who is there, who is supposed to take charge, is not accepting his responsibility, is just there, I don't know, feeding on taxpayers' money. No singular statement, no categorical statement that will show that yes, this man is really there for people, or he knows what is happening, or he knows what is doing. And I could remember, just on a lighter note, Fani Kayode came out that if this newly disease that has been dealing with the whole world, if it had affected the cows, the president would have made a broadcast. That was what Fani Kayode said. And if you look at it, think about it thoroughly, you will know that the man, making a lot of sense, which is true. Take, for example, the issue of this estimate that have been going on and on and on and on. He will never make any statement. The only statement he will come, he will still blame you and I. Still blame you that you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But he will not make comment concerning them that they shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that. Since when I know that this man is not even really ready for the Nigerian people, the love is not there, the patriotism is not there. What happened in South Africa? That was last year? For a president not to even come out to say a consoling words. Even this newly disease that just came out, even that wanted to rear its ugly hair into Nigeria, he never even made any statement. Is that the kind of man that you think that you'll be relaxed? Oh yes, I have a president, I'm proud of you to have this kind of president. A lot of people, they are psychopaths who are really around him. Who cannot say the truth, who are singing his praises to high heavens. They don't even know what they are doing. Don't even know what they are talking about. But just to come and be praising what they are not supposed to be praising, it's very, very unfortunate. So if the Northerners, if really they are really pained, or they are hurt, or they are being affected with what is happening, they will do the needful. They will not even need anyone to cheer them up, or to tell them what to do. And likewise, all the other people in other states too, other regions, we need to come out. This is not the way to go. This is not just the way to go. Someone says here that Hausa should rise and fight for themselves, or else our leaders will use politics kill all of una. You guys should talk to him. He's your brother. What happened to Say Baba? You have not seen anything yet. Oh yes, so Say Baba, Say Baba, Say Baba. We are not hearing all of those things. But the question is that if this kind of situation presents itself again in the coming election cycle, how are we sure that Nigerians have really learned their lessons? How are we sure that they will not repeat the same mistakes? So that is just the irony of the whole thing. How are we sure that they will not repeat the same mistakes? So because it's unfortunate. Those ones even from other regions who were saying, oh, singing all manner of songs. Today now we can't even hear pen from their mouth. They've gone mum. We can't even hear anything from them. Oh, those who say, oh, yes, our people are there. Your people are there, enjoying themselves and their children and their grandchildren. That's what they are there for. They don't even reason you. They don't even know whether you are living or not. The next time they will come and be telling you, oh, yes, we are for you, we are for you. And people will still fall for it. So, guys, let's hear your take concerning what the Northerners are saying. That, they are just helpless. What he does is just to, to console, to condole. That is what. And if you see that nothing will happen, something else, even worse than what happened before, will still happen. Let's hear your own take concerning this. Thank you very much. Bye.